You know, Joe, I never really liked the term bad trip. It makes it sound like the whole thing was a mistake, like you failed somehow, when really that's not what it is at all.
Yeah, I think the word bad just puts this giant negative label on it. But the truth is, those trips that people call bad are usually the ones where you actually learn the most. A good trip can feel fun, sure, but a shadowy one can change you. Both sides are part of the same experience.
Exactly. People treat them like two separate categories when really they're just two sides of the same coin. A good trip is like light, a bad trip is like shadow, and you can't have one without the other. And most of the fear that makes it feel so overwhelming comes from resisting it.
Totally. The panic sets in because people start thinking they're stuck, that it'll never end. But that's not true. Time always brings you back down. The biggest thing you can do is remember to breathe, ground yourself, and ride it out instead of fighting it.
Yeah, and it's important to keep in mind, nothing's actually killing you. A little ego death never killed anyone. In fact, ego death is where the biggest growth happens. It's scary because you feel like pieces of yourself are slipping away. But when you come out the other side, you see life differently.
I feel like the term bad trip actually stops people from getting the full value of it, because if you call it bad, you already dismiss it as something useless or dangerous. Instead, you should recognize it as a powerful experience that's just darker than what you expected.
That's why I like thinking of it as a shadow trip. It's not bad, it's just the parts of yourself you usually keep hidden, showing up in front of you. If you can sit with that, it can be just as meaningful as the laughter and visuals of a so-called good trip.
Shadow trip is such a better term. It feels honest. Like, yeah, this one might be rougher, but that doesn't mean it's wasted. You still went somewhere. You still saw something inside yourself.
Exactly. And honestly, when you get through one of those, you come out stronger. You prove to yourself you can face the fear and come back from it. That's real resilience.
And if people could stop being so afraid of those moments, they'd realize psychedelics aren't just about chasing good vibes or escape. They're tools. They're about understanding yourself, even the parts you don't always like.
Yeah, and that's the point. It's not about avoiding the dark, it's about learning how to walk through it. That's not a bad trip. That's just the trip.